Part 1. The Fundamentals. In Atomic Habits, Part 1, The Fundamentals, James Clear lays the groundwork for understanding how small, incremental changes in our daily habits can lead to significant transformations in our lives. With a focus on compound interest of self-improvement, he unveils the core principles for building and sustaining positive habits. 1. Introduction. My story. Clear opens with a personal anecdote about his weightlifting journey, highlighting the transformative power of focusing on small, consistent improvements rather than chasing ambitious goals. This sets the stage for the core premise of the book. Tiny changes yield substantial results over time. 2. The surprising power of atomic habits. This section delves into the compound effect of habits, explaining how seemingly insignificant changes repeated daily can lead to dramatic results over time. He draws comparisons to compound interest in finance, emphasizing the long-term impact of even minor daily adjustments. 3. How your habits shape your identity and vice versa. Here, Clear explores the intricate relationship between our habits and our self-perception. He proposes that our habits define who we think we are, and conversely, our identity influences the habits we form. This section emphasizes the importance of aligning your desired habits with your desired identity, creating a powerful internal motivation for change. 4. How to build better habits in 4 simple steps. This key section outlines the practical framework for habit formation. Q. Identify the trigger that initiates the desired behavior. Craving. Make the habit attractive by associating it with positive emotions and anticipation. Response. Simplify the action to make it easier to perform, reducing friction. Reward. Implement immediate rewards to reinforce the desired behavior, creating a positive feedback loop. Clear elaborates on each step, providing actionable tips and strategies for identifying cues, building anticipation, simplifying actions, and creating effective rewards. He emphasizes the importance of building systems over setting goals, focusing on creating an environment that supports consistent action rather than relying solely on willpower. Beyond these key themes, Part 1 also touches upon the habit loop. This is the neurological cycle underlying all behavior, involving cue, craving, response, and reward. Understanding this loop allows you to manipulate it for habit change. Beliefs and expectations. Changing your beliefs about your capabilities and potential can significantly impact your habit formation efforts. Habit stacking. Linking a new habit to an existing one you already do seamlessly can reduce friction and make it easier to stick with the new behavior. Environmental design. Setting up your environment to promote desired behaviors and minimize temptation can be a powerful tool for habit change. Remember, each individual and every habit journey is unique. While Part 1 lays the foundation, applying these principles requires experimentation, flexibility, and consistent effort. The real power lies in understanding the core principles and then adapting them to your specific needs and context. Part 2. The first law. Make it obvious. James Clear's Atomic Habits dives into. This law tackles the crucial first step in the habit loop, the cue. Understanding and optimizing your cues paves the way for consistent action and ultimately habit formation. Let's delve deeper into the 3 sections within this part, exploring key concepts and offering practical strategies to make your desired behaviors obvious in your daily life. Section 1. The cue. How to start the habit loop. This section establishes the foundation, explaining that every habit begins with a cue, a trigger that prompts the brain to initiate the habit loop. Cues can be external, seeing your workout clothes, or internal, a feeling of stress. Understanding your existing cues is crucial as they can either support or sabotage your desired habits. Identifying your cues. Habit inventory. Track your daily activities and emotions, pinpointing what precedes your current habits, both good and bad. Experimentation. Pay attention to how your environment and routines influence your behavior. Experiment with different triggers to see what sparks your desired actions. Making cues explicit. Calendar reminders. Set daily, weekly prompts for your new habit. Visual cues. Place reminders in your environment, sticky notes, posters. Habit stacking. Link your new habit to an existing one. Brush teeth, then do push-ups. Implementation intentions. Set specific plans for when and where you'll perform the habit. For example, after lunch, I will meditate for 5 minutes. Section 2. Craving. How to make the habit appealing. The second section builds on the cue, focusing on creating craving, the anticipation and desire that motivates action. While motivation fluctuates, making your habit inherently attractive can increase its staying power. Building desire. Highlight the benefits. Remind yourself of the long-term positive outcomes of the habit. Positive pairing. Associate the habit with enjoyable experiences. Music, meditation before sleep. Habit contract. Commit to the habit with a friend or reward yourself for progress. Identity-based habits. Align your habit with your core values and desired self-image. Avoiding temptation. Identify triggers. Recognize situations that trigger unwanted habits. Remove cues. Minimize exposure to cues that lead to bad habits, unhealthy snacks. Plan alternatives. Have a predetermined response when temptation arises, healthy snack instead of chips. Section 3. Response. How to make the habit easy. The final section emphasizes making the response, the actual action of the habit, as easy as possible. Reducing any friction helps overcome inertia and makes consistent action more likely. Minimizing resistance. The 2-minute rule. Start incredibly small, with actions you can realistically do for 2 minutes. Environmental design. Set up your surroundings to support your habit. Workout clothes readily available. Habit stacking. Piggyback your new habit onto an existing one to leverage established routines. Temptation bundling. Pair a desired activity with a less enjoyable one. Workout before TV. Optimizing efficiency. Habit chaining. Link multiple small habits together to create a seamless routine. Batching. Group similar tasks together for increased focus and efficiency. Automation. Leverage technology to automate routine tasks associated with your habit. Beyond Part 2, putting it all together. Remember, making your habits obvious doesn't mean everything becomes effortless. The key is to minimize the initial hurdle that often prevents action. Experiment with these strategies and find what works best for you. Key takeaways. Identify your cues. Understand what triggers your current habits, good or bad. Create craving. Make your desired habit attractive by highlighting its benefits and associating it with positive experiences. Minimize resistance. Simplify the action itself by starting small, leveraging your environment, and minimizing friction. Consistency is key. Don't be discouraged by setbacks. Focus on long-term progress and celebrate small wins. By mastering the first law, you lay the foundation for consistent action and pave the way for your desired habits to become automatic. Remember, making the invisible visible is the first crucial step in the journey towards positive change. Part 3, the second law, make it attractive. Unlike its predecessor, the make it obvious law, this section focuses on the motivational aspect of habit formation, highlighting strategies to embrace good habits rather than simply be aware of them. Clear argues that positive anticipation is a key driver of habit formation. When we associate a habit with pleasure, excitement, or a sense of reward, we're more likely to initiate and repeat the behavior. Conversely, associating a habit with boredom, discomfort, or negativity creates friction and hinders consistency. Therefore, Part 3 equips you with tools to transform good habits into magnetic forces in your life. Let's dissect the 3 subsections and their actionable takeaways. 1. Expectation, fueling desire with anticipation. This section explores the power of expectation in creating excitement and motivation for a habit. Clear proposes 2 methods. Focus on the outcome. Don't just focus on the action itself. Envision the positive outcome it leads to. For example, instead of thinking, "I need to go for a run," focus on the post-run feeling of clarity and energy. Highlight the positive emotion. Identify the emotions associated with the desired outcome. Do you crave the calm of meditation? The pride of finishing a challenging workout? Anticipate and relish these emotions before performing the habit. Actionable tips. Create vision boards or mantras. Surround yourself with visual or verbal reminders of the positive outcomes you seek. Practice visualization. Before starting a habit, take a moment to vividly imagine yourself achieving the desired outcome and experiencing the associated emotions. Track your progress. Record and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small, to reinforce the positive anticipation associated with the habit. 2. Feeling, associating pleasure with action. Here, Clear emphasizes the importance of linking pleasure directly to the habit itself. This doesn't necessarily mean external rewards, but rather about cultivating intrinsic enjoyment during the action. He suggests 2 techniques. Habit pairing. Combine a new, less enjoyable habit with an already established pleasurable one. For example, listen to your favorite podcast while cleaning. Focus on the process. Find ways to make the actual action enjoyable. Listen to music while exercising. Find a scenic running route, or invest in comfortable workout clothes. Actionable tips. Experiment with different environments and tools. Find ways to make the habit itself more enjoyable. Reward yourself with the experience itself. Instead of relying on external rewards, focus on the intrinsic satisfaction of completing the habit. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge and appreciate the positive feelings associated with completing the habit, regardless of the outcome. 3. Moment, seizing the opportunity. Finally, Clear addresses the importance of acting in the moment when the opportunity arises to perform the habit. He suggests 2 key strategies. Reduce friction. Make performing the habit as easy as possible. Prepare your workout clothes the night before. Keep healthy snacks readily available, or set reminders on your phone. Make it visible. Surround yourself with cues that trigger the habit. Place workout equipment in your living room. Keep meditation apps on your phone's home screen, or leave healthy recipe books open on your counter. Actionable tips. Habit stacking. Link your desired habit to an existing routine you already perform without thinking. Do stretches after getting out of bed, read while eating breakfast, or meditate before answering emails. Create accountability. Share your goals with friends or family. Join a challenge group. Or use habit tracking apps to stay motivated and accountable. Embrace imperfection. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start small, even if you only have a few minutes, and build momentum from there. Beyond the tips, remember, attraction is a subjective experience. What motivates one person might not work for another. The key is to experiment, observe, and adapt. By trying these strategies and discovering what makes your habits truly appealing, you can unlock the power of positive motivation and transform them into lasting cornerstones of your life. Part 4. The third law, make it easy. In James Clear's transformative book, Atomic Habits, The Third Law, Make It Easy shines a spotlight on the crucial role of minimizing friction in habit formation. This law emphasizes removing obstacles and simplifying actions to make desired behaviors effortless and automatic. Here, we delved into the core principles and strategies associated with this powerful law, aiming to illuminate the path towards effortless action and lasting habit change. The friction barrier. Common friction zones. Imagine your desired habit as a mountain peak. Friction represents the steepness and treacherous terrain hindering your ascent. The higher the friction, the more energy and willpower it takes to reach the summit. Consistent habit formation. Conversely, reducing friction transforms the ascent into a gentle slope, making the journey effortless and sustainable. Identifying friction points is crucial for applying the third law effectively. Here are some common culprits. Complexity. Overcomplicated habits require extensive planning and effort, increasing friction. Breaking them down into smaller, simpler steps minimizes this barrier. Inconvenience. Habits that disrupt your routine or environment face more friction. Design your environment to promote the desired behavior. Unfamiliarity. New habits lack the autopilot response of established ones, leading to hesitation. Start small, build the routine gradually, and celebrate each step. Negative emotions. Fear, doubt, or boredom associated with the habit creates significant friction. Find ways to make the experience enjoyable or motivating. Lack of immediate reward. Delayed gratification makes it harder to justify the immediate effort. Introduce small, immediate rewards to bridge the gap. Strategies to make it easy. Equipped with an understanding of friction zones, let's explore tools to conquer them. The 2-minute rule. Start ridiculously small. Begin with something you can do for 2 minutes or less, minimizing the initial hurdle. This tiny action builds momentum and eases you into the habit. Habit stacking. Link a new habit to an existing one you already do seamlessly. For example, do push-ups after brushing your teeth. The established routine acts as a cue and reduces the perceived effort. Temptation. Bundling. Pair a less enjoyable task with a desired activity. Want to watch TV? Only do it while exercising. This leverages the pleasure of one activity to overcome the resistance of the other. Environmental design. Set up your environment to prompt desired behaviors. Keep workout clothes readily available. Place healthy snacks in sight and minimize distractions during focused work time. Technology and tools. Utilize habit tracking apps, reminders, or automation to minimize forgetfulness and streamline the process. Beyond techniques. Remember, simplification doesn't equate to making things effortless. A challenging but rewarding habit can be motivating, while an easy but uninteresting one might still face significant resistance. Focus on finding the sweet spot where the action is achievable while still engaging and beneficial. Embrace imperfection. Setbacks are inevitable. View them as opportunities to learn and adjust your approach. Don't let them derail your progress. Persistence and experimentation are key to finding the friction-free path to your desired habits. The power of small wins. Celebrate each success, no matter how small. These milestones fuel motivation and reinforce the positive association with the habit. Remember, atomic habits compound over time, leading to significant transformations even from tiny changes. Conclusion. By understanding and applying the third law, make it easy, you unlock the power of reducing friction and pave the way for effortless habit formation. Remember, small changes, consistently implemented, can lead to remarkable transformations in your life. Start small. Prioritize ease, celebrate progress, and watch your desired habits become automatic, leading you to the summit of your goals. Part 5. The fourth law. Make it satisfying. In Atomic Habits, James Clear argues that satisfaction plays a crucial role in transforming behaviors into sustainable habits. This section, exploring the fourth law, make it satisfying, delves into how to leverage positive reinforcement and create conditions that make habits intrinsically rewarding. Understanding the power of satisfaction. Our brains are wired for pleasure. Actions associated with immediate reward are more likely to be repeated. The fourth law capitalizes on this, emphasizing the importance of making the response phase, performing the habit, and the reward phase, experiencing the benefit of the habit loop enjoyable and satisfying. Key strategies for a satisfying habit loop. 1. Immediate reward. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge and reward even minor progress. A simple good job after finishing a workout keeps you motivated. Pair the habit with a pleasurable activity. Listen to your favorite music while exercising or combine meditation with enjoying nature. Focus on the intrinsic benefits. Identify the inherent satisfaction of the habit. Enjoy the feeling of accomplishment after writing, not just the external praise. 2. The Seinfeld strategy. Track your habit streak. Maintain a visual record of your consistent effort. Seeing a growing chain of success boosts motivation. Never miss twice. Avoid breaking the chain at all costs. Even tiny actions maintain momentum. Focus on progress, not perfection. A single slip-up doesn't erase your progress. Get back on track immediately. 3. The dopamine loop. Harness the brain's reward system. Dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure, motivates repetition. Create rituals that release dopamine after completing the habit. Anticipate the reward. Visualize the satisfaction you'll feel after completing the habit to increase motivation. Make rewards specific and immediate. Focus on concrete benefits you receive right away, rather than distant goals. Beyond immediate rewards. The fourth law goes beyond instant gratification. It encourages establishing habits that contribute to long-term goals, even if the immediate rewards are small. The satisfaction comes from aligning your habit with your deeper values and witnessing yourself progress towards a meaningful vision. Challenges and adaptations. What if a habit lacks intrinsic satisfaction? Find ways to inject pleasure into the process. Use tools, technology, or social support to make the experience more enjoyable. Beware of diminishing returns. As the habit becomes ingrained, the initial excitement might fade. Regularly introduce novelty or increase the challenge to maintain engagement. Balance immediate rewards with long-term goals. Don't get so caught up in immediate pleasure that you lose sight of your ultimate purpose. Ensure the rewards align with your larger vision. The fourth law in action. Imagine trying to build a reading habit. You could. Reward yourself with a few pages of your favorite book after finishing daily tasks. Track your reading streak on a calendar app celebrating each completed day. Connect with a virtual reading group to discuss books and share progress. Visualize the knowledge and wisdom you'll gain through consistent reading. Remember, making habits satisfying is a continuous process. Experiment, track your progress, and adapt your approach to find what works best for you. By mastering the art of creating satisfying experiences, you can unlock the true power of the fourth law and turn desired behaviors into habits that stick for the long haul. Diving into advanced tactics, a closer look at Part 6 in Atomic Habits. It dives deep into advanced strategies for mastering your habits and unlocking their full potential for personal growth. 1. Beyond good to great, mastering the plateau. This section acknowledges the inevitable plateaus encountered in habit formation. We often reach a point where initial progress stalls, leaving us frustrated and questioning our efforts. Clear argues that mastery demands a shift in focus, from outcome-based goals to systems-based thinking. Instead of fixating on the desired outcome, for example, weight loss, focus on building a sustainable system of habits that supports progress over time. From quantity to quality, optimize the quality of your repetitions while maintaining consistency. Instead of doing countless low-quality reps, focus on fewer deliberate repetitions that maximize improvement. From self-help to self-coaching, become your own accountability partner. Reflect on your progress, identify areas for improvement, and adjust your system accordingly. From willpower to identity, embrace a long-term mindset and align your habits with your desired identity. This intrinsic motivation outlasts fleeting willpower. 2. Habits that don't stick. Troubleshooting common pitfalls. This section acknowledges that not all habits stick perfectly. Clear tackles common reasons for setbacks and offers solutions. Lack of clarity. Ensure your goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Smart. Vague goals lack direction and make tracking progress difficult. Habit stacking gone wrong. Stacking new habits with incompatible existing ones can create friction and derail progress. Choose complementary habits for successful stacking. Unrealistic expectations. Expect setbacks and view them as learning opportunities. Focus on progress, not perfection, and celebrate small wins. Negative self-talk. Dwelling on failures feeds a destructive cycle. Focus on self-compassion and positive affirmations to rebuild motivation. Neglecting the system. Remember, consistency is key. Don't abandon your entire system due to temporary lapses. Get back on track with the next planned habit repetition. 3. Identity change. When intentions and reality collide. This section explores the powerful link between your habits and your self-perception. It emphasizes the importance of aligning your identity with your desired behaviors for lasting change. Identity precedes action. You first believe you are a certain type of person, for example, a runner, before consistently acting like one. Habits reinforce identity. Repeated actions solidify your self-perception and make behaviors feel consistent with who you are. Change your beliefs, change your habits. Shifting your self-perception can be a powerful motivator. Declare your desired identity and act in ways that support it. Focus on small wins. Building confidence in your new identity starts with small, achievable actions that confirm your chosen image. 4. Advanced habit. Stacking, supercharging your progress. This section expands on habit stacking, a powerful technique for leveraging existing habits to introduce new ones. Habit chains. Link multiple compatible habits together, creating a seamless sequence that minimizes decision fatigue. Temptation bundling. Pair a pleasurable activity with a less desirable one, using the former's appeal to increase motivation for the latter. Habit contracts. Formalize your commitment with others, adding external accountability and social pressure to maintain consistency. Part 7. Conclusion. The secret to results that last. Part 7 of Atomic Habits culminates the lessons learned throughout the book. It emphasizes the compound effect of small changes and offers crucial insights for sustaining positive habits in the long run. The power of the compound effect. The book repeatedly stresses the compound effect, where seemingly insignificant changes accumulate over time, leading to substantial results. In the context of habits, this means recognizing that daily, incremental improvements in your actions, even if minute, contribute to significant transformation over time. Part 7 reinforces this point, urging readers to embrace the philosophy of slow gains compound interest. Key takeaways from Part 7. Here are the central themes explored in this concluding section. 1. Focus on systems, not goals. Clear argues that focusing on building robust systems that support your desired habits is more effective than simply setting goals. A system lays out the steps and environmental cues that trigger your desired behavior, making it easier to stick to the habit even when motivation wanes. He emphasizes that a good system should be sustainable, efficient, and flexible. 2. Embrace identity change. Part 7 underscores the importance of aligning your desired habits with your self-image. It introduces the concept of identity-based habit change, where you view yourself as someone who performs the desired behavior. This shift in self-perception motivates consistent action and makes the habit a part of who you are, not just something you do. 3. Continuous learning and experimentation. The conclusion emphasizes the importance of continuous learning and experimentation. Habits are not static. They need tweaking and adjustment as your life and context evolve. Clear encourages readers to embrace a beginner's mindset and experiment with different strategies to find what works best for them. 4. The importance of time and patience. Developing lasting habits takes time and patience. Part 7 of instant results and reminds readers that significant change unfolds gradually. Consistency and a long-term perspective are crucial for achieving lasting results. 5. Celebrate small wins. Recognizing and celebrating small victories along the way is essential for motivation and maintaining momentum. Part 7 highlights the importance of acknowledging your progress, no matter how small, to stay motivated and engaged in the long run. Beyond the basics. The concluding section also delves into advanced tactics for habit change, such as leveraging habit stacking and temptation bundling to link new habits with existing routines and make them more appealing. Addressing common troubleshooting points like plateaus, setbacks, and lack of progress. Understanding the role of identity change in overcoming limiting beliefs and building a sustainable path to transformation. Examples and case studies. Part 7 reinforces its points with compelling real-life examples and case studies. These stories showcase how individuals from various walks of life have applied the principles of atomic habits to achieve remarkable results in their personal and professional lives. Overall message. The concluding section of Atomic Habits leaves a powerful and lasting message. Lasting change comes from small, consistent efforts compounded over time. By implementing the strategies outlined in the book, building supportive systems, embracing identity change, and maintaining a long-term perspective, you can unlock the power of tiny changes and achieve sustainable results in any area of your life. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel for more book summaries and literary insights. Your support means a lot to us and helps us create more content like this. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, happy reading.